sun's gone past the yard arm. I'm Baron Borscheister, so it's time for another fable from Fartwell. And what we've got for you today, we've got Earth Extinction Event. That's what we've got, yes. And also we've got a bit of a problem with the gravity. That's why I've got my hat tied to these bits of rope, you see. Tying me down, otherwise I'll be floating around everywhere. Not very good for making videos, you see. So I've got these bits of rope attached to my feet, so that's holding me to the ground, you see. So and the other thing is, when you haven't got any gravity, it's good in some ways. It's good in some ways because Molly the maid, she's flying around polishing the chandeliers, yes, and Dan the gardener, he's up flying around cleaning out the gutters. So all rather good. So good, and also that we've got this we've got some Fartwell fatties. We've got the Fartwell fatties, and they've lost a lot of weight, you see, because there's no gravity. So they think it's marvellous. They've all gone down to McDonald's and they're eating these burger things and getting them down their face to just try and keep their weight up, you see. So they're not on the F plan diet or whatever it is. They're on the Mackie D diet. So if you don't get any gravity, you can go down and put some weight on. So how did this come about? Well, we've got this big asteroid. Heading towards planet Earth. You know, so there's going to be an Earth extinction event. Yes. So we've got this big asteroid. You know, like the one that killed off the dinosaurs. So what to do? So I asked the old noggin. I said, "No, come on, noggin, come up with it, and come up with an idea to stop this asteroid." And the old noggin said, "Well, you're quite good at fixing a lot of things, Baron, but you're not going to sort this one out. This is a bit beyond you." So what to do? Well, we've got a Nobel Prize winning professor in Fartwell, lives in Fartwell. In fact, he gave me his Nobel Prize to show you guys. Yes, to show you. So I've got it here because he's rather proud of it. You see, he's rather proud of it. And oh dear. So he's rather proud of it. And this is his Nobel Prize. You see, yeah, it's falling apart. You see, it's a Nobel Prize, and they never called them Nobel Prizes when they first started giving Nobel Prizes out. They weren't. You can't make this stuff up. They weren't called Nobel Prizes. They were called Horny Prizes. You see, and so you'd have a professor and he'd get a Horny Prize. You see, or a literature you get a Horny Prize. So it wasn't a Nobel Prize. It was a Horny Prize. Yes, but they had to change the name. They had to change. Why did they change the name to a Nobel Prize? Well, you see, if you've got a horny Peace Prize, it was a bit noisy. So that's why they called it a Nobel Prize, you see. So they thought that would fix that problem. So that's that problem fixed. So back to the professor. He's a mod professor. Yes, he's a mod professor. Well, actually, he's actually a mad professor, really. But he used to drive around on a Lambretta, you see, and someone nicked it, so he got rather mad and pretty livid, actually. So I went and saw him and I said, "Look, we've got to sort this problem out because we're going to all be destroyed." So he made this dark matter machine, and basically he had to test it. So he fired the dark matter machine at Fartwell first, you see, and that it's sort of, that's why we haven't got any gravity. So he tested it at the thing. Now I don't know if you know anything about gravity. It's an attraction, you see. It's an attractive force, and this is what he told me anyway. So, and it's a bit like if you're attracted to somebody, you see, if you're sort of like falling in love with somebody, you see all their good points. You see, you think, oh, aren't they lovely? You don't see their bad points. You just see all their good stuff. And what you want to do, with an antimatter, anti-gravity machine, you want to show them your bad bits, really. So obviously this asteroid was completely deluded. It was completely deluded, heading towards planet Earth, because why would you want to come here, really? Especially Fartwell. Why would you want to come to Fartwell? So the professor came up with this good idea. He'd include my YouTube channel in the beam that he sends up to the asteroid, and then he can see what life is at Fartwell, you see. So that's what happened. So he fired the old beam up to the asteroid, you see. And the old asteroid took one look at me and the life at Fartwell, and it just basically gave up the will to live. Yes, it gave up the will. It just turned around, skedaddled, and it jumped down the nearest black hole. So that sorted that one out. So the moral of that story is, if you want to stop a Earth extinction event, get a horny professor to do it for you. So cheers. See you again soon. Cheers.